Hello, hello. Here we go. We got a little tier list maker. I'm gonna be quick with it. Okay. So I'm ranking gifted and ungifted versions of every single bee. For further explanation on something, if I don't elaborate, just ask me and I will make a response like to your comment. So, starting basic bee. Boom. Gifted basic bee. Game changing. Why? 1.2 times high bonus pollen. It's crazy, and without it, he just has no stats, and he's kind of useless. Baby bee. I'm tempted. I'm gonna go with a D temporarily. Gifted though, I'm gonna put with a. I'm gonna go B. It's not good enough for an A, I don't think. Cause gifted baby bee gives a 25% loot luck, which is important. But I feel like there's other ways you can get loot luck through gear and stuff, so I don't think it's that important to make it higher. Bearbee S, gifted Bearbee S plus, because like that's just it's game changing. That's all I'm gonna say. It is. It's too good. So yeah. I know. So, anyways, moving on to the Bomber Bee. Now, if you asked me about this a long time ago, I would tell you, oh, it's great. But now, honestly, nah, dude. Yeah, I'll put them in the same tier. But here, I'll put the ones on the left are better than the ones on the right. Because Bomber Bee used to be so good, but as a Blue Hive, anyways, it got nerfed so hard because bombs got nerfed. Now bubbles are the main source of honey for blue, and I know bombs got nerfed in general, so that's why I'm ranking it so low. Yeah, but if it was a year or so ago when Bomber Bee was goated, then I'd say, yeah, it's worth it. Alright, normal Brave Bee, waste of time. Gifted, I'll put like a C. It's good for red hives and attack hives, but other than that, I don't think white uses it. Blue doesn't use it. No one uses a common one because it has no ability tokens. So, yeah. Bubble, normal bubble, I'm going to put in C. Gifted bubble, I'm going to put A. Here's why. This is like a bee that I feel like every mid game, every blue needs 1.25 bubble pollen, especially now that bubbles are the main source of honey for blue. You definitely need this for blue hive, and mid game it helps a lot too, compared to something like a Bomber Bee where it's not as good anymore. And then we have Bucko Bee, which is 20% blue field capacity. Gifted normal, it's like kind of mid. I'll put it C. Gifted though, I'm gonna put it in B. I don't think it's quite as good as Bubble, but the 20% blue field capacity is nice, and the blue boost token is nice. Because Bubble also has the passive ability plus a bomb, so I think it's a bit better than a Bucko is for blue. Bumble, normal is D, gifted is S. I'll tell you why. So Bumble by itself is just a blue bomb token, doesn't do much. Its gifted ability is 1.1 times all capacity. So, like, that's just super broken. Like, for one of I think that's the best one out of all the rare bees like abilities, besides maybe Stubborn Bee. Or yeah, I think that might be the best one actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the best one. And then here we go, Buoyant Bee. Regular Buoyant Bee, I'm gonna put an S. Gifted S plus or game changing. I'm gonna name it S. I'm S plus actually. I'm not saying game changing. There we go. I'd rather just not claim the hive. Beautiful tier name. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Anyways, yeah, Buoyant Bee, incredible. The balloons is the main source of blue's honey. It's how they make around 90% of their total honey. It got nerfed a long time ago when the deflation increased and when the blue bomb plus Got changed to a blue bomb. Its hive bonus is also very good, 1.2 times capacity, so slightly better than Bumble's, which is why I have it a tier higher. And ungifted, it's still really good. Plus, it has the gifted ability of surprise parties, which gives the gold balloons to everybody. And it converts from balloons much faster than every other bee. It has like a multiplier. I don't know the exact stats on that. Carpenter bee. Base stats, I'm going to put in B. And honestly, yeah, I think it goes S. For the gifted, Carpenter bee is a really good bee, especially if you're a white hive. Because Carpenter bee gives 25% to pollen, which is like meh. But it gives honey mark plus and pollen mark. It has good like overall stats, and it's just super good for white hives to get the marks you need in order to convert in field. Same with red. I'm pretty sure they both run it. Blue doesn't, but overall it's a really good bee. Super balanced, well made. Cobalt bee. Put both of them. I'll just rank these together. Both of the regular ones, I'm gonna put high end C, low end of B for gifted. To the gifted high bonus, actually Cobalt should probably be a little bit high. I'm gonna switch it like this. Yeah. Okay, because the reason I'm doing this is instant conversion for red is much more important than it is for black. So I'm gonna move this one up here. Instant conversion for red is much more important than instant conversion is for blue. Because blue has a huge amount of capacity and they have a ton of instant conversion already. Whereas red has much lower capacity and they need all the instant conversion they can get. Because that's how they make most of their honeys on field with flames and with high instant conversion. So that's the main reason I have that. As a mixed hive or early game player, having the two of them together is nice because their abilities sync. But once you get further into the game, you can only take like the one of the color you decide, and they're both useless in white hives. So there's that. Commander bee, I'm gonna put it like probably like a high C for normal, and like a little bit higher than him for gifted. Commander bee's a good bee. I think most of the hives use it. I don't know if all of them. I'd have to fact check that. But gifted hive bonus at 3% critical chance, gives focus and buzz bombs. Just overall pretty helpful. Yeah, good stats. 3% critical chance hive bonus is nice. Gives focus tokens, so it's a focus source, which is important for every single hive color. So you need to try to maintain max focus, whatever. Max focus, max haste, everything like that. It helps a lot with maintaining the focus part of that. Okay, cool bee. Normally, this one, it's 1.1 times blue, so I'm going to do the same thing with rad bee. I'm going to put it like right there. I'm going to put it above. Yeah, hold up, where's the other rad one? I'm going to put the red one above blue because it's more important to have 1.1x times red pollen as a hive bonus than it is to have blue. So, they both give the same thing. This is 1.1 times red X pollen hive bonus. This one's blue pollen hive bonus. On their base, neither of them are great. Pretty sure they just give a boost token for each of their colors, which they do, yeah. But the hive bonus is quite nice to have, and overall it helps quite a bit. Okay, Demo Bee. Bombs got nerfed. This dude's gonna go above Bomber, and then above Bomber. Okay, Demo Bee's literally just a better Bomber Bee. That's all it really is. It's not very good anymore. It has Buzz Bomb Plus, gives Buzz Bomb pollen, and bombs just got nerfed super heavy, so they're not even viable in any hive anymore, really. Except for maybe white hive, alt hives, like a fuzzy alt. But other than that, not really. Now, heading on to Demon Bee. See, Demon Bee is interesting because it has really bad stats and really good stats, and it has instant bomb conversion. It's really good for red. Plus, it has Gathering Flames passive, Red Bomb, and Red Bomb Plus. So, I'd say this base card is probably a low C, but the gifted one, I'm going to put high B. I'm going to put it at the top of B for now because the instant bomb conversion for red is pretty nice. Overall, it's pretty nice. Also, it's the only bee in the game that can have the Demon Talisman, which is a really good bee equip for red if you get good stats on it. So that's probably another reason why I'd rank it in B rather than a C. But yeah, Diamond Bee, I'll put it above Demon Bee. I think it's a bit better. Diamond Bee has, in my opinion, a better hive bonus, better abilities. It has Shimmering Honey, which is when it converts, it grants 25% bonus honey, which is crazy for its hive color because blue is all about converting. It gives honey plus like gift tokens, and it has blue boost. And then for the gifted variant, its hive bonus is 1.2 times convert rate, so I'm putting it, I'd say, up here in A tier. Gifted Diamond Bee is crazy good. The convert rate helps a lot, especially if you get a convert rate mutation. So I believe it stacks or convert amount mutation, like the percentage one, not the like plus 50, like the plus 15%, something like that. Helps a lot. Okay, a Digital Bee without drives is not good. I'm gonna be honest. You need a lot of drives for Digital Bee to be good, for it to be worth it. And without it being gifted, it doesn't change a ton. The map corruption is the only gifted ability really. It doesn't change that much because you get plus 1% duplication chance, which isn't crazy high. It's a bit, but it's nothing wild. So I'll probably put both of them. See, I'm split. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this actually because this makes more sense. This non-gifted, I'm gonna say it has no drives. The gifted one, I'm gonna say it has tons of drives because if it has tons of drives, it's going up with these guys. And then if it has no drives, I'd say it's a mid. I'll go bottom of A. So just keep in reference, this is not gifted versus ungifted. This is with drives and without drives because I don't have the option to do that with this list thing. So yeah, Exhausted Bead, the normal one, I'd say it's a bottom C. It's not crazy. This one, however, I'd say it's bottom of A. And the reason it's bottom of A is because of its hive bonus, which I believe is, let me check real quick. Yeah, 20% Whitefield capacity. Now, I know, and it has unlimited energy, another buff, because that means that it never goes to sleep, no matter what you do. It has Buzz Bomb and Token Link, so that means it's just good for gathering tokens. I think it's pretty useful for macroing for white hives because the token link plus the white field capacity. Although the white field, you're not gonna be in a white field, but just the token link plus you can use it for a lot of bee equips. And for white hives, it has token link, white field capacity. So overall, I think it's decent. Nothing crazy. It's pretty good. Festive Bee, normal one. I'm gonna say that's a high B with festive. This one I'm gonna put at I'll put it high A, above these guys, because Diamond is 1.2 times convert rate at Hive. Gifted Festive Bee is this is 1.2, and Festive Bee is 1.25 times convert rate at Hive. So I think that Gifted Festive Bee is a bit better than Bubble and Diamond. Because if I'm ranking Festive, I can't put it that much higher because it's only 0.05 more convert rate at Hive for the Hive bonus than Diamond Bee is, but yeah. Ooh, interesting. Now we're on to Fire Bee. 1.2 times Flame Pollen. I think I'm going to give it the same treatment as Bubblebee. Where's the normal Bubblebee? I'm going to put it a little bit under Bubblebee. Yeah, so I'll put it right there. So that's the red equivalent of a Bubblebee. We get Bubble Pollen, they get Flame Pollen. So honestly, I'd say they're about the same. It has the passive, Bubblebee is passive to spawn bubbles. This one has passive to spawn flames. This one has Red Bomb Plus. I think Bubble has Blue Bomb Plus. Let me check that. Oh, it just has Blue Bomb. I forgot they all got nerfed. That's right. I forgot about that. But, you know what? For that reason alone, I'm going to put it above Bubblebee on this and below it on this one. Okay, moving on to Frosty Bee. Normally, I'm going to say, bottom of C, gifted high bonus. Literally doesn't change much. But I'll put it above Exhausted. It's basic. And the reason why it's not great is because it's Blue Bomb Pollen. And Blue does not make honey from bombs anymore. It has Blue Boost and Blue Bomb Plus. But all the Buoyant Bees that used to have Blue Bomb Plus from no longer have it. So, the Blue Bomb Plus hive bonus capacity is no longer very helpful. It's much better to get extra Buoyant Bee or extra Tadpoles instead now for that spot. Fuzzy Bee. By itself, base. This is going in A, gifted, bottom of S+. Fuzzy Bee is literally, I think having a Fuzzy Alt makes me, like, I think I went up by, like, at least 7 to 9, I think it was 7 to 19 trillion about per hour during Honey Day compared to when I had a Fuzzy Alt to when I didn't have a Fuzzy Alt. Because the Fuzzy Bee is so good, especially if you can make an alt full of them, because it permanently just keeps the field all the way up. So its hive bonus is 1.1 times bomb power, but that's not what makes it good when it's gifted. It's its gifted ability. It's the gifted haze. It just pollinates the whole field and makes all the flowers in the field better to give you more honey. It also has Fuzz Bombs, Buzz Bomb Plus, and Fuzzy Coat, which means it pollinates while gathering too, which is why Fuzzy Alts are so good, because it keeps the field pollinated the whole time, no matter what, because of all the Fuzz Bombs plus the passive, plus the gifted. So I think Fuzzy Bee is one of the best bees in the game for every single color, and having a Fuzzy Alt is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Now, Gummy Bee. By itself, I'm going to say, like, without the gifted, I'm going to say, like, probably high A. I'm going to go high A here. And I think that's because even when it's not gifted, it still gives the gummy abilities. Super high convert rate. I think. Let me check mine. Mine's converting like over 1 million. Yeah, mine's converting over 1 million, like, which is crazy. Like, well over 1 million. Like, the only ones that are similar to that are like Diamond Bee, and Tabby Bee is the most in the entire game. That's like 4 mil for me. Yeah, so Gummy Bee, really good. Really nice bee to have, just like by itself, even if it's not gifted. Still gonna get you tons of pollen, tons of honey. And gifted, it's going. Yeah, I think you can go up here behind Fuzzy. I'm gonna move Fuzzy up here. Yeah, I like that, but I'm gonna move Fuzzy second actually. So I forgot to start ordering it. Yeah, I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I like that. Because Gummy Bee's gifted ability is 5 honey per pollen, I believe. Not per goo. Let me check that. Yeah, honey per pollen as the hive bonus, which is great hive bonus. Because that just means that you get 5% more honey per every single time you get a thing of pollen. So let's say you get like 50 billion. Let me do some math real quick. Let's say you get 50,000. And then you multiply it by times 1.05. So that means you get 52,000 honey for every 50,000 pollen if you have this just by itself without any other buffs, which is crazy. On if you take it to a larger scale, this gets you tons more honey. Hasty Bee. Honestly, they're both just mid. I'm sorry. I don't run it because it messes up my macro. They don't really change much unless you're earlier in the game and you struggle with keeping up haste. Yeah, literally all it does is give haste. So it's not going to help much. Honeybee. See, if I was making a joke, I'd just put it right there. But I'm going to take this actually kind of seriously. Normal honeybee, I'm going to put like... I'll put it like right there. Honeybee is a good bee. Converts a lot of honey per second. And its gifted hive bonus is 1.25 honey from tokens. Gives honey gift and honey mark. It also has, like, I think one of the best convert rates and convert amounts in the game. And I know that almost every white hive uses it, and it's quite good for all of them. So I think I'm going to stick it above the cobalt bee. Yeah, I like it up there, a little bit above the cobalt bee. I'm okay with that. Also put those two together. Yeah, I'm liking that. All right, Lion Bee. I'd say it's like what the Brave Bee wishes it could be. You know, I'm gonna say Lion Bee is like a low C. Put it like right there. But the gifted one, however, gifted one I'm putting low B. I'm going to tell you why. It's purely because of the hive bonus. Purely the hive bonus. Because all it does is it gives Buzz Bomb plus. But it gives 5% gifted bee pollen. So if all of your hive is gifted, you get plus 5% more pollen on every single bee in your entire hive, which is pretty crazy bonus, which is why a lot of red or white hives are running it now. You still don't see blue hives doing it because it doesn't help contribute to filling up the balloons because that's how they make most of their honey. But pretty good bees. Good change by On It. It makes it a much better bee. I'm actually going to put it above Cobalt, but not above Commander. Looker bee. Alright, straight off the bat. Top of C. Gifted, top of B. And I feel like Looker might honestly be better than Commander B. Because, let's see, what's Commander B's high bonus? Commander B's high bonus is 3% critical chance. Let's check Looker's. It's 25% critical power. So, while the other one makes it more likely to happen, this one makes it do more when it does happen. Which is, when you have them both together, it's nice because it's more likely and you get more whenever it does happen, whenever you get a crit on like damage or collection or whatever it is. But honestly, I think it's just a really, actually, nah, I think I'm being too kind to it. I'm gonna put it right under Commander. It's literally just like a slightly worse version of Commander. I'm glazing a little bit much, but it's okay. Ninja Bee by itself, I'd say it's similar to like a Demon Bee. I'm gonna put it above Demon Bee though. And Gifted, it's like there. It's nothing crazy. Most blue hives run it for move speed because it gives 5% bee move speed and it gives haste and a blue bomb plus, which helps fill the balloons a little bit, not crazy because bombs got nerfed as I said before. So overall it's a decent bee. Photon Bee. You're gonna find this out very quickly. I don't like this bee. I don't think it's good. I'm actually gonna rank this right here, C, barely above these guys. And it's gifted. I think I'm gonna rank it top of B. That's a little harsh. I'm gonna rank it under the Cobalt or Crimson Bee on this because I don't think it's that good. It's really nothing crazy. It gives 5% instant conversion of all types of pollen, but majority of hives don't, like blue doesn't run it at all. I haven't seen red run it very often. The only hives I see run it are white and mixed hives. Nobody really runs mixed hives, and white hives are very scarce because how expensive they are to make and boost with. But Photon Bee, its Beamstorm is one of the coolest abilities in the game, but it's just kind of lackluster and underwhelming when you get to a higher level. Like early on, it's one of the best things for mid game, but this is from an end game perspective, this entire list, so I'm gonna have to rank it pretty low because it doesn't do that much. I feel like if On It changed how the Beamstorm works as you get to a higher level, because all it does is it fires more beams, it doesn't make the beams collect more. I feel like if it was the base amount of beams with higher collection, it would be much better because each level only adds 2 more beams to the total amount that it fires rather than like increasing the collection, which you assume it would. Alright, now completely different spectrum. Precise Bee, instant, A tier, ungifted. Precise Bee is one of the best bees in the game. One of the best bees in the game. Like it's a crazy bee. Honestly, I think it deserves S. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right with Buoyant. Honestly, above Buoyant. Precise Bee is one of the best bees in the entire game. When ungifted, it has one of the most complex like mechanisms, the target practice, which is where you have to run through claim all 3, then you get 1 precision, which is like a upgraded version of focus. So you have like, this is for a super crit chance, not for a critical chance, like a super big crit chance. So you can get huge crits, do way more damage, collect way more pollen. And the gifted hive bonus of this bee is 3% super crit. Now 3% is a big increase for super crit because super crit's much harder to come by than normal. I think it should be like right up here. I think it's above digital, above this. For what it does for red hives is like honestly insane. Honestly, I'm gonna move Digi right there. Exploit does a lot for blue too. I just think that this bee is crazy good. Like it does. So, it's the only reason why red hives are so good. Same with white, because white hives run it too. It helps them, like, if you have max precision, you make so much honey, you do so much damage. It's one of the most important beads you can have in either one of those hive colors, and I think it's rightfully placed this high on any list. One of the best bees in the entire game, because if you didn't have this bee, then honestly red would not be that good with just spicy and what else? Spicy and vectors. Nah, not even close to how good it is with this. This bee is incredible. One of the best bees in the whole game. Anyways, puppy bee. Alright, by itself, mid. Yeah, it's going, honestly, with the reindeer antlers, it's above Photon. And then gifted, I'm putting it above these two. I'm gonna tell you why. Because most people are gonna be like, puppy bee sucks. Puppy bee's bad, bro. It's not good. Photon's so much better. In the grand scheme of things, puppy has done way more for me in terms of honey than Photon has, and I'm gonna explain why. So puppy bee's gifted hive bonus is a discount on like the amount of honey it's gonna take for you to level up your bees, because you get an extra 20% bond from treats. If you pair that with the moon amulet with maxed amount of 10% bond from treats, that means that you're gonna save 30% of the bond that you would need per like bee level, which is tons of honey as you get higher and higher. Like, that saves me, at this point in my stage of the game, I'm level 20. If I wanted to get a full level 21 hive, it's gonna cost me like 16 trillion or 16 quadrillion without a puppy bee and this maxed out moon amulet. With them both, it only costs like 13. I saved 3 quadrillion honey from it, which is way more than Photon Bee has ever made the majority of players in the entire game, and like their entire time of using him. And this puppy would be saving me this in like a 10-minute span. So for that and that alone, Puppy Bee is getting a much higher ranking. Is getting a higher ranking than Photon because of what it does in terms of how much honey it saves you, rather than what it does like in the field. Now we have Rage Bee. Normal one, I'd say it's pretty good. It's a solid B tier. And then the gifted one. Gifted is incredible for red hives and any hives that wants to do damage. So if you need help, like if your blue hive struggling with Robo Challenge, you need damage, I recommend a Rage Bee or a Vicious Bee. If you don't have them in your hive, just put them in. It'll help do it. Gifted Rage Bee gives 10% like bee damage. I think I'm gonna put it like right up here, a little bit under Photon. It gives Rage and Token Link. Rage gives +1 attack, stacks up to 4 times. If you get 4 times with all the other buffs you have, like Precision, Flame, or like if you have frogs on the field, it helps a lot overall. Okay, now Rascal Bee. Let's see, what is Rascal Bee's hive? I believe it's Red Pollen. Red Bomb Pollen, okay. Rascal Bee, I'm going to put it like same as Bumble. However, its ability is not nearly as good as Bumble's. I think I'm going to put it into lower B, like by Rage Bee. It's nothing crazy, nothing awful either. Riley Bee, though, I think it's going to go above Bucko, below Bucko. Yeah. These bees that are like the same, but just for different color, I'm going to rank like that. Shocked Bee. Shocked Bee's nice. Shocked Bee can go at the top of C. Shocked Bee's a good bee to have if you just need another bee to throw in your hive, because Shocked Bee's just like a good bee overall. Gives haste, token link, gives 1.1 times of all white pollen as its gifted hive bonus. So for that reason, a lot of white hives will be using it. Well, all white hives will be using this. So honestly, Shocked, I'm gonna probably put it to a low A. The gifted one, it's a pretty good bee overall. Yeah, I think Shocked deserves it. And if some of these lists get too fat and too thin at the end of this, then I'll have to make some changes. But we'll see for now. Anyway, Shy Bee. Normal one, I'd say like it's a low B. And then the gifted one gets a low A. Or I put a little bit above these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Wowza. Yeah, I like that better. Alright. Reason Shy Bee is so good gifted. It was one of the best gifted abilities in the entire game. It gives a gifted hive bonus of 5% ability bee ability pollen for your entire hive, which is one of the craziest hive bonuses you can get. Because bee ability pollen is one of the best things you can get on bee clips, on like anything like that. So, because you really want to get bee ability rate and bee ability pollen stuff, because it helps you so much more, because it affects your entire hive. So having a shy bee in your hive is nice. I personally don't use it because I feel like I make more without it. 'Cause sometimes with it, I overfill my balloons a bit too much. But I think it's a good bee to have in your hive if you underfill, especially. It'll help you fill up all your balloons, or if you're like struggling to like make a lot of honey as a red or white hive. I think it can help a bit too. I don't know too much about white hives. Never been one. Plan to eventually, but yeah, white hives are a bit more complicated, a bit too complex for my knowledge. But I just know gummy bee is good, regardless. Spicy bee. Now, I don't think spicy's quite as good as precise. Still a great bee. Still one of the best bees for red, because obviously it gives that flame. It's the main source, one of the main sources of flames for red, besides the demon mask, obviously with X Flame. But it also gives rage and flame fuel, where for 15 seconds, any oil that like it like tosses quote unquote oil, which makes the flames last longer and instantly convert pollen from your bag, which is where red makes a lot of their honey from the instant conversion in the field with flames. So it's one of the good bees you need. So I'm just trying to think about where I would put the gifted versus the non-gifted for this. Let's see, because it gives a high bonus, also gives extra flame duration on top of the gifted ability. So I think for the regular spicy bee, it's gonna go. Where did I put buoyance regular? I don't think it's gonna be that high. I think buoyance regular is gonna be a bit higher than this. I'm gonna put this below fuzzy, below these guys. Yeah, I'll put it like right there, above these guys here. But then it's gifted. I think it's gifted deserves to be at the top of S, not S plus. I don't think it quite gets into that tier, but it's one of the best red bees still, overall. Okay, stubborn bee. Normally it's like mid. Gifted. I'm gonna put gifted in B. It's got a pretty useful high bonus. It gives longer ability token lifespan, which is really helpful for macroing, or if you have low haste, it helps you get to the tokens a lot faster because they stay along in the field for longer. And yeah, anyways, okay, now we have a good one. Tabby B base S. Tabby B gifted base S plus number 1, best bee in the game. It is so good. Tabby B is so good, mainly because you can stack Tabby Love to 1,000 times, which gives you 1,000% pollen from a Tabby scratch, which is that's crazy. There's 1,000 Tabby Bee conversion amount and 1,000% more Tabby Bee gather amount. The hive bonus gives 50% critical power. That is double what Looker Bee gives. Double. On top of that, the Tabby Love token, after you get to 1,000 of like all the stats, it gives 1% critical chance and 25% critical power for 20 seconds, plus 2 per level. So that means if it is level 20, you would get like 20% critical chance, plus like a crap ton of critical power for the next or no, that's just, it extends the duration, doesn't it? I think it might just extend the duration. If gifted, it also grants super crit chance, which is crazy. So overall, Tabby is one of the best bees in the game. Converts some of the most pollen, some of the most honey at hive, to some of the most gathering in a field. It's just one of the best bees in the game. It is the best bee in the game. You can't really argue it. It's so good. It's so useful. Anyways, on to the Tabble bee. It's another really good bee. I think it's similar in quality to Spicy. I'm going to place it a little bit higher because I feel like Tadpole's more important for blue than Spicy's for red. I'm put it like right there. And with Tadpole's gifted ability, you get the Baby Love token, which allows you to no longer need a baby bee to get that token, because its gifted ability is 25% bubble duration, which is nice, but it also comes with the gifted ability of spawning Baby Love tokens, which give 2% pollen and 50% loot luck while it is active, and each gifted tadpole has the ability to spawn it, which is incredible. Plus it has the frogs and gathering bubbles, like Spicy is gathering flames, this one is gathering bubbles, so it has a chance to spawn bubbles, which is one of the main honey sources for blue, where flames is one of the main honey sources for red, where they convert most of their pollen infield. Blue uses the bubbles to fill up the balloons to convert most of their pollen at hive. So honestly, I think I'm gonna rate Tadpole Bee's gifted a little bit lower than Spicy Bee. I think Spicy Bee's gifted ability adds a little bit more than Tadpole Bee does. I've been a little bit biased towards blue the whole video, because right now I am blue, and I think blue is and always will be a more fun color than red, easier color than red. But I think that Spicy Bee is more important than it is for a Tadpole Bee to a blue hive. I think Spicy is more important to a red hive. I think it's mainly just comes down to how much honey red hives make in the field compared to how much honey blue hives make while macroing or at hives after boosts. I think that the Spicy Bee contributes a bit more than Tadpole does overall, because all Tadpole really does is it fills the balloons, while Spicy is one of the main reasons you are making the honey in the first place, because the Tadpoles don't convert nearly as much as like the Buoyants do. So because of that, I'm ranking Tadpole below the Spicy Bee on this one. Vector Bee. Vector Bee's going right. I'd say yeah. Vector Bee right above Buoyant. Vector Bee is why White is so good. I'm putting it under Precise because I think Precise is better. Personally, in my opinion, you can tap me for it, but okay. So it gives 15% mark duration. So all the marks that you get from all the other bees you need in a white hive stay much longer. Includes Festive Mark, I believe, too. So it also spawns its own pollen mark, and it has Mark Surge when it is gifted. Its gifted ability is to cause all the marks to collect 7 pollen plus 10% per level from all flowers, and it extends the duration of your active marks. So all of them can surge 5 times. Honey mark or festive mark, all the honey is instantly converted. If it's a precise mark, which you can get from a precise bee, it always hits critical during this time. And it also has the ability to triangulate, which helps collect tokens while also collecting pollen. And if it collects pollen within a pollen mark, it gains 2 times white pollen. If the triangle is in a honey mark or festive mark, it gains 50% instant conversion. And if it is in a precise mark, it always critical hits. So overall, this bee stacks really well with Precise Bee. So the two of them together, very, very nice, which is why white is the number 1 hive color you need if you want to make a lot of honey. Okay, moving on to the Vicious Bee, second to last, but quite important. I think by itself, this is going to be funny. By itself, I think it is here, and gifted, I think it is there. I honestly think the gifted is the downgrade, because a lot of, especially for if you wanted to do a coconut field boost for white and you have to go to the crab, although it only takes a second to kill, it's annoying. And all the gifted bees hive bonus does is it makes monsters respawn faster, which sucks if you're blue, because that just means the snail comes back faster. So it's completely useless for blue to gift it. Maybe if you're red or white, you can gift it. Like white, it doesn't matter as much because the crab's much faster to kill than the snail. But honestly, I think it's worse gifted than it is ungifted. If that's in my personal opinion. Then we have Windy Bee. Windy Bee, great for white hives. Great. It gives plus 15% instant white conversion. And it's the only bee in the game to have 2 gifted hive bonuses. 2 times boosts from the clouds, like the clouds over the fields. You can summon a cloud in a different field for 60 seconds. It has a white boost token, one of the only bees in the game to have it, and it has Tornado. And that ruins your haste. It spends your haste stacks to summon a Tornado, which damages enemies and collects tokens and pollen. Haste stacks spent in bee level increase like the um, speed, damage, etc. for the tornado. And the tornado just collects all your pollen. It's great if you're trying to macro snowflakes. It gets you like over 1,000 a night. It's actually incredible. The gifted doesn't change that much. I'm gonna put it A, and then the gifted can go like, yeah, I put it like right there. But yeah, overall, this is my list. Let me know if you agree or disagree. But yeah, I'm actually gonna drop regular bomber there because it's a bum. I'll put it like that though. Okay, so that's my list. Let me know if you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and goodbye.